The beach event has been the summer event for 9 years and is therefore the longest running semi-seasonal event in modern RuneScape's history. In less than 48 hours it'll be gone for good. As someone who thoroughly appreciated the event's first iteration and many of the improved variants of it, I think it's my place to at least make a video about it before it's retired. So whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. About half of you aren't subscribed. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. Let's get started. On March the 26th, 2024, RuneScape posted a letter from the executive producer at the time, Modkeeper. In this letter, Modkeeper announced a brand new summer event for the first time in what seems like forever. The event obviously isn't in the live game right now as the beach returned. Why this happened was announced in mid-April. At that point in time, players were very clearly dissatisfied with Jagex's communication and lack of content output, which was justified, by the way, specifically into permanent content, and Jagex responded by shifting their efforts into making more permanent content this year, especially in the short term, as that's what the majority seem to want. Shifting resources to bring game jam projects like the Osseous Boss and Day My Digs out to life in a very short time frame was a fantastic decision in my opinion. As for the beach event, we've had it so many times already. Yes, it was getting a little bit tiring, but at the same time it's what we all know and love. There's plenty of cosmetics to collect, there's a boss you can kill, there's hidden titles, it brings the community together, it's just an all-round fantastic event. And so Jagex returned the beach for another year. I don't recall seeing anyone complain about it because the beach is simply a solid event, as stated previously. This year they added a brand new reward that I would have loved to have seen way earlier, being the Claudia boss pet. On the topic of pets, the first event in 2015 added 3 pets, and since then the beach event has been introducing pets yearly with the exception of 2022 and 2023, so the Claudia pet was a nice refresh. Actually, with Claudia, I believe the beach events now has 13 different pets. We're talking fishes, octopuses, crabs, goobies, a sea star, and if we include the seahorse, which I believe was a piñata reward, yeah, 13 pets. That's a lot of pets from a single event. Yeah, there were variations, but, you know, a single event. And these pets are really good looking ones as well. Gus, didn't I tell you not to touch my cocktails? You're literally an incompetent aquatic airbag. Jagex is going to replace the beach event next year, and they have unofficially confirmed it by halting the progress just to finish some game jam projects to give us some short-term actual permanent content. The other version of a new seasonal event they were or are still working on is confirmed to release this year by the roadmap plan. That is the new Halloween event, and I say new because Jagex has kind of altered the way they approach developing these seasonal events. They are putting more resources into the initial event so that they can use the existing area for future expansions. I suppose it's kind of similar to the beach event. They want a recurring event with its own lodestone that they can expand upon every year. And this is 100% going to be coming to the summer seasonal event as well, being the beach, which will be replaced with some kind of summer event that has its own lodestone. They've started development on that project, they just needed a little bit more room to get it finished. And I'm sure they'll have that room because they still have a year of time to develop it. They actually replaced the beach event in 2019 with an event called the Summer Skill Off, but clearly that wasn't as big of a success as the beach returned. Funnily enough, one particular activity from that summer skill off was so popular that Jagex actually added it to the beach next year in 2020, and that of course is the almighty haul. Players will do anything but train dungeoneering normally. Now it isn't officially confirmed yet, and I actually asked the J-mods if they knew the beach was returning or not next year, and because it's so far out, they're not actually able to give a reply just yet, but let's keep it real here, it's unofficially confirmed that the beach is not returning. They just had to alter their course this year to give themselves a little bit more room, and that's fine. Initially I wanted to make a video to remind you to do your Sandy clues, which are a fantastic, super easy moneymaker on the beach as you gain fortunate components. But there's another reason. I want to remind you that if you want any of the beach cosmetics, there is a chance that these might be discontinued. They may very well also not be discontinued, as Jagex has shown to reintroduce old school cosmetics in their recent Easter and Xmas events. That is, however, not a guarantee for the next new summer event. So if you want some of those beach cosmetics, you should go ahead and get them before Monday's update. I sure hope whatever the event is that it doesn't reintroduce Terrorbird Racing, because that was by far one of the worst beach activities. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If you did, leave a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.